Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. So a lot of times on Disney Channel they'll do like the Freaky Friday-esque, somebody is switching bodies with another person. They did it on Austin and Ally, they did it on Wizards Way Place, I think they did it on Hannah Montana too. And they also did a whole movie about it called The Swap, and so I just had to tackle this topic as well. And so the reason why I chose Lizzie and Shake It Up is because I think that those ones are the best ones to compare because they are both about siblings and an older sister and a younger brother. So I thought that that would be perfect, so let's just jump right into it. So starting out with Lizzie, because it did come first, we start the episode off with Matt and Lizzie fighting, and then that ends up causing them to switch bodies for some reason. Anyways, they switch bodies and they have to go to school as each other, which actually ends up in each of them sort of fixing the other person's lives in a way, making it a bit easier for them. Lizzie as Matt figures out who framed Matt for a prank, and then Matt as Lizzie ends up getting back at Kate for kind of being not the nicest person to Lizzie. And then we end the episode off with both of them kind of realizing what it's like to live as each other. They go to bed, and then Matt kind of falls off the bed, which I think is what made them switch bodies. I'm not really too sure. Anyways, they end the episode, they switch back, and it's all good. The main things I really liked about this episode is the acting was actually really good. Like, I haven't watched Lizzie Mcguire in a really long time, and so I wasn't really too sure what to expect going in, but I thought that they did a really great job as playing each other. I really enjoyed that. And like I said, I haven't watched Lizzie Mcguire in so long, so I just loved rewatching it. It was so fun. So moving on to the Shake It Up episode, Tinka puts a curse on Flynn and Cece, but they both have important things to do by the end of the week, and so unlike Lizzie where they just kind of like figured stuff out, Cece has a dance that she has to do, and Flynn has a tuba competition, so then each of them has to do it as each other, which is funny because it's very reminiscent to The Swap, which I had no idea because I actually hadn't seen this episode before watching it. Anyways, moving on. They both end up teaching each other how to do their thing, and then they end up realizing that each other's lives are not as easy as they thought that they were, and they end up switching back. But then at the end we find out that it was all a dream of Cece's, and so it kind of ruins the whole message because Flynn never actually switched bodies with her, so he has no way of knowing how hard it is to be Cece. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, I think the episode was pretty good. So one of the main things I really liked about this episode is they kind of explain how they switch bodies better. I felt like in Lizzie it just kind of happened and then it switched back, but then it was kind of ruined because it was all a dream. But it does make sense that it's a dream because it's like that doesn't happen in real life, but apparently it does in Lizzie Mcguire. Anyways, moving on. So I actually found quite a lot of similarities between the two episodes, obviously beside the whole body switching thing. I don't really watch Shake It Up. I don't know it that well. As you guys know, it's not one of my favorite shows on Disney. So I don't know if she's a main character, but the blonde girl in Flynn's class reminded me a lot of Matt's friend in Lizzie Mcguire, so I thought that that was kind of funny. They also did the same joke about wearing heels, like when Flynn is in Cece's body and when Matt is in Lizzie's body, they both struggle with wearing high heels, which is really interesting to me because when I was in high school, I definitely was not wearing heels. The fact that this was a joke that they both needed to use, I just found funny. And then they also did a very similar situation with when Matt was in Lizzie's body and when Flynn was in Cece's body. They both made a point of showing how well they got on with the guys at the school, which I thought was interesting. But moving on to the differences, I guess it would mainly be the fact that on Shake It Up it was all a dream, whereas in Lizzie Mcguire we don't really get any sort of confirmation as to why they switch bodies. Like, what does this mean? Is there any other magical elements that exist in this world that they live in? We don't really know. And I also felt that in Shake It Up, there was more of like an end goal, like with the tuba and the dance thing, whereas in Lizzie, we weren't really too sure. I think as the audience, we kind of assumed that they have to understand what it's like to be the other person, but I think that they could have confirmed that better in the episode itself. However, in conclusion, I do think I preferred the Lizzie Mcguire episode better. It could be because of nostalgia reasons. Like I said, I am biased more to Lizzie Mcguire. I think that that one is the better show overall. But for me, it comes down to the fact that Lizzie Mcguire just felt a lot more genuine when I watched it. The acting, I think, was a lot better, and I felt like the chemistry between the two characters was executed a lot better. I want to know what you guys think. Have you seen these two episodes? Which one do you think is better? Let me know in the comments down below. I can't wait to read all about it. Anyways, guys, my name is Caitlin. You can follow me everywhere at Kate Loves Disney. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that bell because I post new videos every single Friday. But that is all I have to say for today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you very, very soon.
Sometimes we make it, sometimes we fake it.